Hey guys. First of all, I want to thank everyone that watched my first episode. From someone who's used to getting like 15 views in the first couple of days on a video, to have that multiplied times 10 is I'm very grateful. Let's just say that. I'm hoping that means people really want to watch this show, reactions to this show. I'll try to keep my intro kind of short. You can also see this isn't what I wanted to have as my normal setup. For now, it might be this every other week, and then in my room every other week. I am currently at my husband's in the tiny house, which is why there's not a whole lot of backdrop that isn't just cluttered or whatever. So this is gonna have to do. But I wanted to get a jump start on this video. I want to get it edited and up for everyone. And unfortunately, I can't talk. But never mind, it won't matter, because by the time this goes up, the other one will already be up. Okay, scratch any of that. So anyway, bear with me while my backdrop changes every once in a while. I'm doing the best I can. This one is a lot more comfortable, I'll say. I really do like this recliner. Much better than trying to sit on my bed. I also don't think the setup over there, the laptop was low, so I kept having to look down. Not the best. Plus with my bifocals, I have to look through the bottom of my lenses if something is there, so that was kind of silly. I'm going to be able to watch it on a TV here, because my husband's computer's hooked up to that, and I might have to do that at my place too. Also, the lighting here is a little bit different. I probably will have edited this to be a little bit brighter. There's a bajillion overhead lights in here, and it's lit up like a freaking runway, but it casts really, really bad shadows. So instead, I'm using natural light from both of these windows, and I guess we'll find out if that worked out to be a good decision. I might just have to bring my light next time. I don't know. That doesn't really matter. We'll figure it out. But thanks for joining me, and if nobody cares about all that stuff and still wants to watch, again, I'm grateful, thankful for that. If anybody's curious, this is one of my Shein buys. It's a t-shirt dress. It's just really, really big t-shirt. Half bones, half roses, and then on the pelvis, butterfly wings. It's really cute. It's really comfortable. It's almost like a nightgown, but anywho, if anybody's curious, that's where I got it from. So, without further ado and no more lollygagging, I guess let's get to episode 2 of Interview with a Vampire. See how crazy this one's going to be. I also have drinks and snacks, so don't mind me. Or a drink and some snacks. Snickerdoodle cookies from Little Debbie. They're like oatmeal pies. I don't know if anybody's ever had these.
How long have you been dead? I said you do it for 10%.
And a nice coffee.
10% for all the work.
After the phantoms of your former self. Unless in this series, Louis is supposed to know about Marius.
Meal, which is fattening me up for the inevitable end.
Alright, this is turning into Dexter.
Necessary tools of the trade. It helps me control the chaos.
And AB negative, fresh from the farm. Bon appetit.
Part of me wants to ask about the farm.
Two vampires walk into a church. That's where we left them.
Your lungs feel like water.
Okay, thank goodness they didn't skip that. I was worried about that.
Because you are.
Lap up the blood of the deceased and it'll suck you right down into death along with your victim.
See, and that's the first explanation I've heard about dead blood. Even in my Vampire Chronicles handbook, I didn't find anything about dead blood and why that was such a thing in the movie. In the breakdown video that I shared in the last video, and in this one I will, it didn't make sense for Lestat to make such a huge mess in the last one.
Hunting is an art. You have the power to subdue anyone you want.
I don't know why I thought he said trackers. We didn't have trackers in 1920.
Fancy right here.
Oh no, oh no, no. Ooh.
I don't feel so good.
You're alright.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sir, please. Please, I don't want to go.
This is definitely a different variation. Rather than his skin, like, blisters or whatever.
It's okay. You can be on top.
So I think Louis' the bottom. Was that a rabbit? It looked like a small yeah. Did we have to do that? I'd have been better off with a rat.
The ability
Like the
to
movie.
see a human life in its entirety. Our book must be a warning as much as anything.
Vampires can read minds mostly.
Right. And you gonna sit on that skill for how long?
Yes.
I'm
You
not
see,
sure
as
I
the
like
powers
that
grow, you can see their thoughts.
Louis
like
can
a
read minds instead
one-reeler
of saying that the
almost.
dark depth
No.
is different for
I mean,
everyone.
nothing this picture shows.
Oh my. You making me an uncle out here?
Who told you?
Who told me?
It was
I didn't quite hear that, but I wondered if that's why he paused. A second heartbeat.
You truly are an exceptional Negro.
Thank you, sir. It was the call and response of my entire life. I had let them talk to me like that so long, I stopped hearing it. If not him, would have been the next man.
Louis, my boy!
Colored, white, Creole, French, queer, half queer, mostly queer. What is it?
Non-discriminating.
Complicated situation we got here is what I'm saying.
That means pan. Wow, Louis is all kind of modern. Like
For the record, if disrespect was done to you,
What is
I
that
would have
called?
killed him myself.
Art Deco.
So how long are you in town for?
Yeah, I'm just
From 1912 to 1917, I made a mountain of money. Enough to retire and be buried like a pharaoh.
Oh, your nephew.
I don't know why this scares me.
He's the quiet one.
They wouldn't.
All right. Here it is.
Whew.
Still warm. Okay. Let me just see what the heck's going on.
I no longer kill.
Did you eat the baby? And is the pandemic the opening they've been waiting for?
Pandemic, the unraveling of geopolitical foundations.
And you know this how? You guys have a thread on 8chan?
Eternal life.
Is this what his
Or
courses
the
consist of?
Arabs whose family were watched
you
to
eat the
existence
baby?
by a Western drone.
First a
No,
bowl
I'm
of
sure
blood,
you're right. Hello, Damien.
then a small animal, then a person.
Thank you, Namek. See you soon. As I was saying, I no longer kill.
You might have a drinking problem.
Please tell me she stopped him again. Better I just laid him down and left. Okay. I don't know why I was worried, but I was worried.
At 22 City Tour, so the orchestra should be an excellent form. I have a private box and I had tuxedos.
I've been neglectful of our romance.
So that as I sat there trying to practice restraint, simmering in my indignation, Lestat seized it as opportunity to disarm me. That was where Lestat separated man from food. Music pierced his damned soul. And any humans who were involved in the creation of it existed on an elevated plane in his eyes.
I don't understand how someone like that can make it onto a stage. I understand they're a road company, but are they pulling talent from roadside gas stations?
Here I was.
Isn't anybody gonna notice him missing?
And it was no different than the tractor salesman. This poor soul was someone's son.
And again,
Someone's
not who
brother.
Lestat would normally
And he was to be butchered for what?
hunt after.
An offending
again.
note.
Why do you do this, Lestat?
Well, I like to do it. I enjoy it.
Well, I don't. Kill them swiftly if you have to, but do it! Embrace what you are! You are a killer, Louis!
Come.
Some more
Let's get you to the couch.
familiar lines.
I was in denial.
You will be filled, Louis, with all the life you can hold. You will see death in all its beauty.
Lestat, completely enthralled. Myself, pretending to be. I was a shame-ridden second, a fumbling, despondent killer.
Ice cream?
Botched vampire.
And now white wine with dessert.
I try to have a human dish once a week.
Oh, that's a cool ceiling. I wonder if it's painted. It looks like carved wood. I wonder if the ceiling's rounded or if that's a top of an accent wall. Alright, so I don't know if I have a whole lot more to add, really. This one was definitely a bit more low-key. I don't know if the first one was to just really grab your attention to get you to watch the rest. It can't be that high all the time, granted. So, yeah, I mean, I said pretty much everything I need to say. I appreciate the fact that it didn't skip the part of his mortal body dying. The whole talking over dinner thing was different. The different courses that Louis had was different. I really did think he was going to kill that guy. I didn't know he was, I don't know why I thought that, because Louis, you know, at one point decided that he didn't want to kill anymore. But this show is going in such a different direction. I'm not too sure about anything that I know about Anne Rice's vampires anymore. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out when we're going to meet Claudia. Probably my biggest disappointment of all of it. Yeah, I did appreciate a couple more of the familiar lines about Louis. You know, for do not doubt you are Killer Louis. Yeah, and again, maybe Lestat doesn't have the whole I only kill evildoers thing in this. Maybe the more and more episodes I watch, the farther and farther I'll try to separate this show from everything else I know. And again, I will put the description, or I'll put a link to the breakdown video from the channel, that other channel, and I apologize, she's probably not even watching this, and I'm sure anyone that watches her videos probably doesn't watch me. I have less than 1,500 subscribers. But I'll put her breakdown video link in the description again, or in the comments. I can't remember how I did it last time. I'm going to go watch it right now, just to see what all I missed, what all Easter eggs I might have missed, any subtle little things. So, on that note, I guess come back next week for the 3rd episode, and we'll see where this goes, and I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me. Bye.